Hey guys, it's Chelsea and Crumb from Jim's Dog Wash, and today we're going to be showing you how to keep your dogs entertained when you're not home. If you're particularly worried about your dog being home alone, especially if they suffer from things like social anxiety, I have a few great tips I think you guys could use. So here I have an array of different enrichment you guys can try. They're either homemade or store-bought, whatever's easier for you. It's really beneficial if your dog is food motivated because a lot of these require food. However, I have some other tips for you if you guys are not food motivated. A really simple way to get started is by saving your toilet rolls for a perfect opportunity like this. You never would have thought so, but it's a really beneficial way for your dog. The way in which I do it is by simply adding a few treats to the middle and then folding each side over in the best way you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as the treat is secured in there, they can rip it open all day, make a mess, and that's some fun that your dog can have. Paper towel rolls are great because you can fit more treats in here as well. Another thing you can do is also spread peanut butter over it, as long as you know your dog won't ingest the cardboard. If your dog loves sniffing, another great way to keep them entertained is via the use of an old towel or blanket that you're not worried about getting wrecked. The way in which I make it is by laying it flat on the ground. You're gonna line up a bunch of treats on the end, and then you're simply just gonna roll it into a log, and then that way the dog can just sniff it out, rip it open, and it's great. If you don't have an old towel or blanket you're willing to give up, that's fine. We have a snuffle mat. A snuffle mat is a great store-bought item. It has all these different compartments that you can put the treats into that will keep your dog entertained for hours on end. From sniffing to licking, your dog will love the lick mat. The lick mat is a high value enrichment tool that encourages licking. As you can see, my dog loves this. This can be used frozen or dry. I tend to put a dog yogurt, smear it over the top, pop it in the freezer, and by the time I'm ready to leave, it's ready to go. When choosing the best dog yogurt, make sure to avoid ingredients such as lactose and sugar because they upset your dog's tummy. The suction cups are great because they can stick onto any surface if you're worried about household items being knocked over, and your dog will be entertained for hours. Welcome back, Crumb. Frozen enrichment will last you hours, and another great one to use is your Kong. Kongs are perfect for filling with food. It can be either soft or hard food, it doesn't matter. If you're gonna use dry food, this is how I do it. So I tend to put dry food just in this little section and then fill it up to the end, add your dog yogurt to seal and freeze. If you're gonna use it dry, I would tend to put a wet food at the end just to seal it off again. Another great way is via the use of puzzle feeders. A great one is this one. So essentially what you do is you put the treats in here, you snap all of these little round pieces over, and via the use of your dog's nose, he opens them up and the treats are dispensed. Another great one is this one here. The grooves are perfect for different types of food. It encourages them to slow down while eating, especially if you're worried about things like bloat, if your dog's a scoff, anything like that. This one is my dog's personal favorite. It has all these different compartments. You put the treats in these little sliding dividers. These little white loops at the end encourage your dog to pour out each section to reveal more treats. Before laying out your enrichment for the day, I strongly recommend exercising your dog, letting them toilet outside. That way they've expended most of their energy for the day. Make use of things that you find entertaining yourself. That includes things like music, nice lighting, even TV. Your dog would love visual stimulation, and hearing music just makes them a lot happier throughout the day. You go outside? You go toilet? You go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. From me and Crumb, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.